I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Okay guys, what is up? Supernova here today to do One Piece Chapter 787 review. Chapter, progression-wise, was a lot of stuff was happening in this chapter. More than what I thought would have happened typically in One Piece. See Doflamingo going against the fodder gladiators that we saw last chapter. And just, Doflamingo is just walking, just like... And he says, he's like, yo... I don't have the time, the patience, or the energy to fuck with you fodder compared to me. And I was like, yes. Doflamingo is fucking cool, okay? So apparently Doflamingo, he's going to go through these guys quite easily. And a lot of time passed in this one chapter. I was like, what the fuck? Because there was a lot of time. I mean, apparently at the end of the chapter, we're down to, I think it was, the birdcage closes in 3 minutes. And Luffy's got 4 more minutes left before he can talk again, which is... 1 minute difference makes a lot. So, Luffy has 1 minute left. I mean, has 1 minute more left than the birdcage does. What I think was going to happen, I'll get on to later on here in a second. But we do see Zoro. He is going towards the birdcage. Use Arma Haki on his hands and swords, trying to stop the birdcage. And fuck, what's his name? What is his name? Fuck, Kinemon. Yeah, Kinemon's like, yo, it's pointless. It's impossible. And Zoro's like, yo, it's even more waste of time. And it's more pointless and saying it's impossible than trying. So Kinemon and them are probably going to help Zoro. But what I thought about it for a while. What's probably going to stop the birdcage? It might not be Zoro. It might be Smile Factory, which the Tontada and Frankie are taking towards the birdcage. I'm gonna get into why I think this is going to be what stops the birdcage. We find out the Smile Factory is made out of sea stone. It negates Devil Fruit abilities, and Devil Fruit people on itself. So if that touches the birdcage, shouldn't that technically stop the birdcage? It should like deactivate the birdcage or something, because the birdcage is Devil Fruit ability, and the the Smile Factory is made out of sea stone. I'm thinking that's what's going to happen next chapter. It really won't be Zoro. It'll be more the Tontada and Frankie, because Frankie's got to do something. He's not doing shit. So I'm guessing them pushing the factory against the birdcage is what's going to stop it, actually. Because, you know, sea stone, devil fruit don't really go good together. So it's what I'm guessing is going to happen with that. And that's pretty much all I got to say about the birdcage. Now let's go into the Sabo and Burgess thing. Apparently, Sabo's asking him, you know, why do you want to fuck with Luffy? And Burgess goes on, he's like, yo, I'm trying to get his devil fruit. I'm hunting his devil fruit. Which I'm thinking, why do you want the gum fruit? I mean, yeah, it's power, but it's not weak as fuck. It's not weak by any means, but there's so many more devil fruits I could think to go after. Like, the Mera no Mi, which obviously Sabo has. Burgess, why don't you just take it from Sabo? You can take the gum fruit from Luffy, but so take the Mera from fucking Sabo. And there's just a lot more I can think of. Take away Fujitori's devil fruit. Fucking gravity, meteors, and I'll get to that in a second. But meteors, I'd rather have that than the gum fruit. I mean, the gum fruit's cool, but gravity fruit, yeah. I mean, Brook's devil fruit. Go for that. Robin's, nah. Kind of fucking lame, actually. What other devil fruits could Burgess really go for? He could go for a lot of them, but... I mean, I really can't think of any other more. I mean, Mancherries, yeah, good for that one. It's a pretty good one. Which, once again, I'll get into that here in a second. What else? Fuck. There's a lot of devil fruits fucking just Burgess could go for. And now in this chapter, everyone's saying Burgess is weak, Burgess ain't shit. Yo... Did you see that lariat he fucking did? He he destroyed a building in half, okay? Destroyed a building in half. He destroyed a building in half. I mean, come on. With a single lariat. He's like JBL. He's JBL in it. He's not fucking weak. Burgess is strong as fuck, okay? Jesus Burgess is not fucking weak. And we will see, we probably won't see this fight, honestly, in full force. Sabo and Burgess, nah. But Sabo is going to focus all his attention on Burgess for now to keep him off Luffy. So I wish we could see that fight full, like both of them going out, but I don't think it's going to happen. We're not going to see it. We got more important things to worry about right now, like the conclusion of this arc, Luffy and Doflamingo. So, not only are these gladiators going to be stopping Doflamingo, everyone else that was revived by Manchuri, I mean, healed by Manchuri, like, you know, Sai, Don Shinjao, that giant, who else? The giant, just a lot of the people we already know that's coming back to help the gladiators. So they're full force by Manchuri. Law's still on the ground. Bartolomeo, yeah, Bartolomeo's there too. He's going to be helping out, which could help out a little bit because Duffy, yes, he's weak. I mean, I still think he could take most of them out because even though he's weak, but hopefully Bartolomeo can use his barriers to hold him off. But the one main difference is a killer. But either one or two things are going to happen, I think. One, the Tontada push this Smile Factory towards the cage, and it stops it, which buys Luffy time. Which I think is what's going to happen. Or the second thing can happen, Manchuri will find Luffy and heal him, therefore closing the gap between the time, and which will give Luffy enough time to stop Doflamingo full force. I see the first happening. I see the former happening, not the latter, because if Manchuri revives Luffy to full force, it does kind of take away from the fight for me personally. But if they can stop the birdcage at pretty much stop the birdcage so Luffy can buy the time he needs, I think that'd be better, because it would make, if Manchuri heals Luffy, it kind of takes away from all these guys fighting off Doflamingo. You know, she could just do that and you're good to go. But I think it will be the former. They will push the Smile Factory against the birdcage and buy Luffy time, because I do think wholeheartedly that will stop the birdcage, because Sea Stone, Double Fruit, to what I think personally. And that's pretty much everything we got in the chapter. Really not much. I mean, there's a lot going on, but it's very quick. Really anything else, not really anything happening. That's pretty much all I had to talk about, honestly. Yeah. The chapter is very quick, but it had a lot of content in it, but it was a lot more than what I thought it was going to be, personally. But that's it. I'm pretty much done with the chapter. Overall, pacing was very fast, but I didn't really drive about it that much. More than what we usually get in a One Piece chapter. I thought Oda was going to extend it a little bit more, but it seems like next chapter, hopefully, he'll get the gap closed with Luffy and Doflamingo in the birdcage, and that way he can get his hockey back up and finish off Doflamingo. The glasses thing, people talking about the glasses, Doflamingo, I don't care. He's got eyes, who gives a fuck? But I do think he will break the glasses at the end of the fight. I think he'll do, like, maybe go, I don't know. I don't think Luffy will go in 4th gear again, but he might go into 2nd gear, give him Red Hawk. So I think that'll be enough to beat Doflamingo now he's weakened. Give him a Red Hawk and that'll be it. But, I don't know. It's up to Oda, not me. That's undone. So, overall, chapter rating, overall, I will give it a... I'll give a chapter rating a good rating. Yeah, I'll give it a good rating, and that's it, I'm done. Make sure to comment, rate the video, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day.